there's brilliant people all around us that just aren't doing it for likes and shares. I think that municipal government has a positive impact in everyday life, and I'm just so proud of those.
So weather has pretty much put a damper on the entire event, and then it didn't even really rain.
What did you do today to celebrate the 4th?
Just enough to fuck with the event.
Learning and celebrating. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you for making us part of your celebration today. Let's go to Mason. Mason in Tallahassee, Florida. Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
Goes well. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, America at 250, I think the word that comes to my mind is progress. And that is the...
Oh, that was pedophile. I was going to say pedophile.
That we are creating a more perfect union. So I see our history in the last 250 years, and I see nothing but a people that is driven to continue to improve the quality of life for their fellow American. And we may not have it perfect. We certainly don't have it perfect in our past. But as I look forward to the next 250 years, I do know that progress is in the bedrock of our founding documents, and that's where we're going to go. And we're here to create and continue to create a more perfect union. So that's what my wife and I are celebrating today as we do a puzzle and watch C-SPAN's coverage in the evening.
Gotcha. Mason there in Florida. By the way, this is
He's a puzzle bitch.
On top of the building that we're at. It's facing Union Station, the train station here in Washington, D.C. You do see fireworks taking place.
I was going to say the White House is live currently, but they have been live for about 2.5 hours.
Not exactly sure where it's coming from. We think it's from Maryland, at least the Maryland area. But there it is. If you
So the White House has been up for like 2.5 hours. Just stand by.
Taking place as people, regardless of weather in other places, are still celebrating July the 4th. We will show you more fireworks as the evening progresses in our 9 o'clock hour Eastern Standard Time from a variety of locations. There's a shot of the Capitol building. Let's hear from Ernie.
Yeah, we'll at least get some fireworks here in a couple minutes.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Ernie, hello. Thanks for spending your 4th of July with us. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for having me on. And America 250 means to me that as a Vietnam veteran, I have the right and the duty to express my grievances against a tyrannical government, whether that be at the ballot box or in the public square.
Yes.
I think it's the same today as it was in 1776. And I have the right to do that without fear of retribution. So I spent the day with my grandchildren and at a parade, and I stood every time the flag passed by.
Ernie in Ohio, is this when our parade's usually part of your 4th of July celebration with family?
Thought you were going to make a statement there, bro.
Happens?
Absolutely. We've had a parade been going on here for I don't know how many years in our little neighborhood, which is a suburb of Columbus.
That's Ernie there in Columbus, Ohio. Again, watching us, as many of you have been watching us over the last couple of days as part of our Independence Weekend. Again, we continue on celebrating America 250.
If you're just joining us, the events at the National Mall have been postponed. We have no idea if Trump is going to speak.
Is supported.
They have not canceled it yet. They're apparently not telling anybody anything. There is no official word on anything. So we're going to watch some fireworks here from across the nation, and hopefully we're going to find out exactly if the program on the National Mall is going to go forward or what.
C-SPAN's coverage on this July 4th of America.
We were supposed to already be underway.
Continues. Follow along with us as we show you sights and sounds from all across the United States. We've added a new box to the mix, Chicago, in your lower left-hand corner. Part of cities big and small
he was scheduled
across the
for
United
9:30,
States
I believe.
celebrating Independence Day. You can follow along and you can participate too. 202-748-8000 for those in the Eastern and Central time zones. 202-748-8000.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely going to be an empty mall.
And you can text us at 202-748-8003. Here's what to expect in our 9 o'clock hour. When we have the ability to, we will show you some fireworks that are being based out of Tampa, Florida. We are still awaiting word on what the situation is with the Salute to America, which we've been telling you about. But we're going to take you to Colonial Williamsburg now.
Last year, I didn't even realize that I lived like right up, like on the top of the hill in the city.
To all
the fireworks
who take
are
up
right
our
there in front of my
founders'
porch.
and inspire our nation's future as together we strive to form that more perfect union. Captain, upon your orders.
Grenadiers, make ready. Freeze it. Ah! Half fire locks. Shut.
It is a privilege to introduce the Honorable John Charles.
What's up, Pedro?
You can continue watching those events out of Colonial Williamsburg, by the way, on our sister channel, C-SPAN 2, if you wish. That will continue on throughout the evening. It's sponsored and put on by Virginia 250. Jake in Maryland and Baltimore. Hi there.
Hi there. How you doing?
Well, thank you. Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to call in firstly because I'm a bit of a younger person. I'm 23 now, and I've been doing a lot of thinking on this anniversary, and I've kind of come to a conclusion, and that's that I don't need to let one of two emotions that I'm feeling right now take control over the other. The two emotions are a tremendous amount of pride for my nation.
Yes, Warlord, I will absolutely
a tremendous amount of
stream England's 1000th birthday in 2066.
Many people in the country.
You got it, my friend.
I think
I will be 82.
A disservice to myself and my community to just let one of those win and not think too hard about the other one. I think at the same time, I need to feel incredibly proud of the rights that I enjoy, the lovely people who live in this community with me.
Oh, welcome in.
And the
C-SPAN 2 doesn't have Pedro on calls.
As well as, be cognizant of the shame and the corruption and the, we just saw today earlier at Union Station, some pretty abhorrent marches going on. I do feel a bit of shame.
Okay.
If you don't know what he's...
Jake, thank you. Don't mean to interrupt. Sorry, but as promised, here's what's happening in Tampa, Florida.
Okay, Pedro cut him off for fireworks, not because he was talking about the white supremacists who marched at Union Station. There were neo-Nazi marches this morning. You're currently seeing the show from Tampa, Florida, in the big picture. Chicago looks like more fun. Give us Chicago. Yeah, look at Tampa's sucky-ass show compared to Chicago.
Okay, that is Tampa, Florida. Let's take you to Chicago.
Thank you, Pedro. So much better.
Okay. No, I'm glad we're doing something.
Got a little clip of Pedro there off thought he was off mic. Libertad, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Currently watching the fireworks show from Chicago, Illinois. Once again, if you're just joining us, we don't know if or when events on the National Mall will take place. The mall has been evacuated, and as far as I know, those evacuation orders are still in place. As far as we know, it was over the weather, because it seemed like there were a decent amount of people there. It didn't look like it was set up for, more than maybe 1,000. I thought it was funny that Chicago was already shooting them off. Now, Chicago's on the eastern part of the central time zone, so it is darker there than it normally would be. But still, it probably doesn't get like dark until 8:30 in Chicago. The weather forecast in DC was severe thunderstorms up until about 9:30. And then it dropped to a 50-50 chance of rain, partly cloudy. Last we checked the radar, DC was completely surrounded by severe storms, but as far as we know, it never actually rained. But they did get a lot of lightning. Well, unfortunately, this ruins my plans of seeing him croak from the heat stroke. It does seem pretty dark there now. I mean, I can't imagine that Trump wouldn't just go to the White House and give a speech from the Oval Office. I can't imagine he wouldn't miss this opportunity, but we have had no official word on exactly what will go on. This says Jacksonville, but they originally said Chicago. Were we watching Chicago? I don't know when they cut. I'm pretty sure we're still in Chicago. Then again, being in Jacksonville would explain why it's dark all of a sudden when it was dusk in Chicago. They cut without telling us at some point in time. I'm not exactly sure where we're at now. They don't even have a... They don't have a Chiron up for it. Oh, this is New York. It looks like they're on a pirate ship. It's a pirate ship, says Thur. They're getting ready to walk the plank. They're gonna send the commies off on the plank. Wow. All right, we're back to Jacksonville. See, I'm not used to doing this because usually we're doing a Capital Fourth and we'd have the Army band playing along with the fireworks. And about right now, they'd be doing the William Tell Overture. We just saw a shot of it moments ago, and it was most certainly intact clinically. So I hate to pour cold water on your nuclear fusion. Also, it's weird to me that nuclear power is just basically heating something up to the point that it creates a shit ton of steam. That's all nuclear power really is. Just a fancy kettle. Some particle smashing going on. Yeah, Jacksonville was cool, especially with the bridge fireworks. Once again, I have no idea what is going to happen now, guys. We're all along for the ride. I don't think Aziz Man knows what's going to happen. Silent, welcome in. Don't forget, we're starting vacation week tomorrow. We're doing wrestling tomorrow night. It's gonna be the most awesome surprise title wins. Krail, everything has been, the mall has been evacuated because of weather. The event hasn't even started yet. The whole event was supposed to start at 7. Nothing has even gotten started. We don't know if Trump is going to speak tonight. We have no idea what's going to happen. I wish. I was going to check Twitter and see if there's any scuttlebutt. Fucking Paul Pelosi was in a car accident. Okay, he just fucking truthed. Storms bring luck to whatever the occasion. They also make events a little bit more exciting. We will wait it out. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or in 1 hour from now. Looks like it's going to pass. They always do. I will be there no matter what. But the what usually turns out to be a good thing. It's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Even if we are out late tonight. They say 11 o'clock for the speech. Who cares? Remember 2 weeks ago when the big UFC event was at 100% chance of heavy rain all week long and just minutes before the card started? Well, there wasn't a single drop, and the fights turned out to be among the blah, 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 blah. So there you have it. We now have word. I mean, I ain't gonna blame you if you go to bed. So apparently it was chaos trying to get people to evacuate. That multiple people argued with Secret Service agents who were refusing to leave. You do see rain on the camera now. This is the first time we've actually seen rain in DC. As they're saying they are set to open the event up, there is rain on the camera. And they did a little mini insurrection. Word is that right now the event is set to open back up at 9:45. However, it does appear to now be raining in DC, so we'll see what happens. Seeing the blocky footage from Tampa. It's not got a high enough refresh rate. Joey Ora, apparently people at the mall did accuse the Dems of controlling the weather. It's a Democratic plot. This would be a lot more fun if a better camera were on these fireworks. I'm assuming it's the refresh rate of the camera. It could be it's going over multiple relays before it gets to C-SPAN. Causing the shitty video quality. New York City looking amazing. Yeah, you can see the lens in DC definitely moist. The American semi-quincentennial celebration. I put a lot of effort into learning how to say that word. Semi-quincentennial. Fireworks over dial-up networking. That's pretty much what we got going on here. I think they'd rather have New York's fireworks up, but its signal was lagging bad, so... This is just a degraded signal, but it's not lagging. It doesn't look bad if you're watching this on YouTube vertical, but it's really small. I do have some footage of the chaos we'll show here in a little bit after the fireworks. Of them trying to evacuate the mall. it appears to be raining pretty heavily. In DC currently. I'm sorry, Paul Pelosi was in a car crash, but he's the one that caused the crash, and then he committed hit and run.
Across the United States, New York City.
Excellent.
Just saw us through the sight of some tall ships and other perspectives. We've been showing you fireworks from Jacksonville, from Tampa, from Chicago earlier, all part of our coverage of America 250. And more to come when it comes to celebrations and events. We've got some information when it comes to Washington, D.C., the Salute for America program that we've been telling you about. That's the current site of what you can see in D.C. with the stage that was set to feature performances and other things in relation to that. This is the update from Freedom 250 as of about 20 minutes ago. This is the Freedom 250 saying, America, it's time to celebrate. At President Donald Trump's direction, gates to the National Mall will reopen at 9:45 this evening. The Salute to America celebration will move forward. The president will deliver remarks at 11 o'clock, and the fireworks spectacular will follow. Rain or shine, the American people deserve a celebration worthy of our nation's historic 250th birthday. This adding that for 250 years, Americans have overcome every challenge with grit, resilience, and determination. A little rain will never diminish our pride, our patriotism, and our celebration of the greatest nation in the history of the world. That's from Freedom 250. It was the president himself posting on Truth Social his thoughts when it comes to where things stand for that. And there it is. Storms bring back bring luck to the occasion, whatever the occasion. They also make...
Poor Pedro. He's had a hell of a couple days.
We will work it out. I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or in 1 hour from now. Looks like it's going to pass. They always do. I will be there to talk. Whatever the what is usually turns out to be a good thing. And it's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. He goes on from there, but basically reiterating what was said by the Freedom 250 committee. Again, gates to reopen around 9:45 with the expected comments from the president after that. So stay with us on C-SPAN, and we will show you the events as they play out. Many of you have been waiting on the phone as you were watching fireworks. Let's hear from some of you. Jeff in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, go ahead. Jeff in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hello. One more time for Jeff. Okay, let's try Todd. Todd is in Florida. Hello there.
Hey, thank you so much for taking my call. I was privileged enough to be alive in 1976 when the country celebrated our 200th birthday. And today I noticed a markedly different attitude than what I saw in 1976. It seemed like people were very muted, very repressed, not particularly excited. And I saw over 200 people and interacted with them today. So I'm really not surprised. Our country is in quite a mess right now, and we have nobody to blame but ourselves. And if we don't course correct, which the founding fathers made it to where we can course correct this November and get out and vote like our life depends on it, then we will continue to be ashamed.
An 11 o'clock start for the President of the United States. Comments later this evening.
I like the way Pedro did that.
Precede that, starting at around 10:45. gates to that event opening up in just about.
Yeah, we got to send a search party out for Jeff.
Let's hear from Liam. Liam in California.
Nobody eats until they find Jeff.
Hello.
Hi, thank you for having me. Can you hear me?
Yep, you're on.
Yeah, thank you. So, America 250 to me just simply is the celebration of such a great country. And I online frequently I see people say that they don't like living in this country. And I cannot fathom not enjoying the freedom that this country gives and all the rights you have. I see people often talk about the problems this country has, and it's great to say that we have problems. We should always strive to be the best country. But I just think that today is such a special day. Not only is it the 4th of July, but the 250th celebration.
Yeah, Liam, let me pause you for a second. Only in that vein of 250, this is from Virginia. This is what's the celebration that's going on in Colonial Williamsburg. Here's a little bit of it.
that your mind will let yourself be free. Oh, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom. Hey, think about it, you think about it, think about what you're trying to do to me, yeah, think, let your mind go, let yourself be free. You need me, and I need you. Without each other, there ain't nothing neither can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Think about it, baby. When I'm gone, think about it right now. Oh, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom, 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 freedom,
No, this is Socks. I've had him for years. There goes Mr. Socks. I didn't expect him to lay up there that long. He is a very needy cat. Like, I've had company over and he will make me hold him like that because he is jealous. He will get in between me and other people and demand my attention. I guess Williamsburg is getting their fireworks started because they were delayed because of weather. You can see the DC stage. It appears to still be raining there. I can't tell if they've let people back in or not. They were supposed to start letting people back in at 9:45. About 20 minutes ago, the TSA had not started screenings yet. Trump now scheduled for 11 p.m. Eastern Time, so in about an hour and 15 minutes. Those people are filing back in, but it is still raining. You can see people holding umbrellas.
You are watching, at least you were watching, fireworks in Colonial Williamsburg. Now, these are people heading back into the National Mall with the expectation of getting a seat as events concerning the Salute to Freedom have been, at least plans have been given as far as what the evening holds. When it comes to the event itself and the president's comments, joining out on the phone to give us the latest information is Tammy Thuringer. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Pedro. Myself and our crew, we are trying to head back into the event just like everyone else. You can see this long line. It is raining. You can see umbrellas. You can see ponchos. Despite that, everyone still seems very excited. A crowd this size heading back in at this time of night. You can understand that. You can understand the excitement. But we still have a ways to go. Once we are down a couple more blocks, we will hit the magnetometers. Everyone who went earlier.
Yeah, there ain't no way this thing is starting at 11.
Scanned, going through.
And what the fuck else is there going to be to it besides Trump? There's supposed to be musical acts and shit.
At about 9:45, we're not up there yet, but I assume that's happening, and the program is expected to resume around 11. That's the last we've heard.
10:45, the program starting with 2 songs, according to reporting, and then the president expected still to make remarks tonight.
I assume that's why so many people are rushing back.
10:45, 2 songs from God knows who.
Organized chaos. People, again, are in high spirits. Everyone just seems very excited to celebrate this 250th.
Okay, Tammy with the latest there. Tammy, stay dry as you let us know what's going on and feed us more information as you get it.
We will.
Again, that's the expectation there. This is a shot of the White House. You can see that cars are lined up with the president telling his followers on Truth Social that he was making his way, or eventually going to make his way to the Salute to Freedom event. So there is the White House waiting for the president to load up onto the Beast and then be transported to the event. So we will keep an eye on that as well as we wait to see as things get rolling towards the restart of this program. As you heard Tammy say,
it looks to be raining hard, but perhaps the lightning is past.
Go through the magnetometer and the inspection process. You see some people filing in there. 9:45 is when those gates were to open. 10:45. The program expected to begin 2 songs as part of the open, and then the President of the United States, about a half hour of remarks he's expected to make after he starts tonight. So stay with us as we continue on following and watching the future of the Salute to America event tonight in Washington, D.C. as people head back into the mall of the National Mall. But we've been showing you fireworks from all across the United States. Here's how Miami's doing it.
That's that old stadium they closed down, isn't it? Or is it the new Dolphin Stadium? I feel like that's the old one that's closed now. We're currently watching fireworks in Miami. Trump expected to speak in just over an hour. Attendees are being let back into the National Mall. They're expecting some sort of musical act in about 50 minutes. Who knows what that's going to look like? up on the 10 o'clock hour. We're currently watching remnants of fireworks out of Miami. There we go. Is that a drone that keeps flying back and forth? I thought it was a plane landing a moment ago. I would think they would have the airspace pretty clear when fireworks are being shot into the air. Wouldn't want to shoot a helicopter out of the sky or something. Here is Trump departing the White House.
President of the United States heading and being loaded into the Beast, as it's known, on his way over to the Salute to America event, which we've been telling you now, people starting to file in to that event, with a program expected to start in about 45 minutes from now. That program, as we know it, will have 2 songs to begin, and then the president expected to make those remarks at around 11 o'clock this evening, projected and reporting by some that that speech that you expect to hear tonight will be about a half hour in length. We are continuing our coverage, taking a look at America 250 on this Independence Day.
About an hour until Trump, warlord.
Here's Pittsburgh.
Looking about 30, 40 minutes until the event gets started. C-SPAN showing the re-entry made it seem a lot more organized than what other videos are making it out to be. This was from about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Hi guys. I really hope we're not going up the creek.
Cargo.
Apparently, the Secret Service screening area still hasn't reopened.
I really hope we're not going up in freight.
That will absolutely hold things up. As I said, I got video of what was apparently a crazy evacuation earlier. This was after evacuation orders were given at the mall. Everyone looks really confused. I mean, we were confused. So, other vantage point, different vantage point.
What did you hesitate for? Let's go! Keep moving! And now they're pushing it. Yeah, it's like deja vu, right? That was
Yeah, the cops have no idea what they're doing. They're stop going the crowd. This was the evacuation of the mall from earlier. People are being let back in, but it is also chaotic.
What's going on now?
We just saw multiple videos where the cops had no idea what was going on. The attendees had no idea what was going on. Brett Baer spoke with Trump.
The veterans talk about their experience. I just got a call from President Trump. He said those veterans had to go through bad weather on D-Day. I'm going through bad weather. No matter what happens, I am delivering this speech. We are going to do this program. Maybe it'll be a little bit shorter, but I'm going to do it, whether it's 10 or 11 or 2 a.m. And I said, Mr. President, you know, there might not be anybody here. He said, I don't care. It's America 250. If they can storm the beaches of D-Day, on D-Day, I can deliver a speech and we can keep this program going. Now, he said, you got to be safe. You got to make sure everybody's okay. But he thinks that he is going to do this speech no matter what. And this program is going to go on no matter what. So the veterans talk about.
Trump did depart the White House on his way to the mall for whatever semblance of an event we are going to get in about 40 minutes. Blue Magic Man, welcome in. Did you just blue yourself? I was really hoping for the 2-hour marathon speech in the heat. It's been rainy and windy. It might have cooled it down. Could also be murky and humid as shit. More like sucking a dick. If you like sucking a dick, it's a win-win.
I mean, why is everybody so horny here?
Pittsburgh, not a cool city. Very industrial. I am so ready for him to get his ass out here and this be over. Pedro's happy they're doing fireworks, so you don't have to take any calls. It's the color of the country, though. It's the color of money. My main concern is that apparently it's really bad on the wildlife. Like, it fucks birds up, and deer, squirrels, and shit. Like, they get, like, incredibly scared when we're shooting off these bang-bangs. So I didn't even think about the impact on the wildlife, so we really should stop doing this. Oh man, that's woke. Like, I don't want to be a party pooper. I want to blow shit up and have fun and everything, and pretty colors, but if it has a detrimental environmental impact, then fuck it. And people who suffer from PTSD, the effect on our pets. I mean, it's very low on my list of priorities, but yeah, I think I'm against fireworks. Outdoor huge fireworks display, but like, you know, indoor pyrotechnics a little different inside an arena in a controlled fucking environment or something. I like concerts, come on. Maybe we limit them to, you know, New York City can set off fireworks because there's not a lot of wildlife around New York. Oh, what am I talking about? There's still birds and squirrels and shit. What the fuck? We'll do it out in the middle of the desert and film it and everybody can watch. Snakes don't give a shit. Who the fuck are these people out driving around on the bridge in the middle of the fireworks? Hell of an awesome show. Drones aren't cool, Quesadilla. Like, we were watching the drones earlier. Like, I've seen some cool drone shows, but more often than not, they are fucking boring. Like, I think we watched Hong Kong do some shit. Is that Cash Patel? Oh no, it's a different short motherfucker. He, honest to God, has Fox News. He's watching Fox News talk about him getting ready to give a speech. Hey, YouTube, welcome in. What a pathetic tiny human being with pathetic tiny hands. Is this Susan? I think it is. I'm not sure though. I also think I wrongly identified a song earlier as the Nutcracker Suite. The flight of the Sugar Plum Fairies. I think I got that one wrong. But I'm very tired. It has been a long couple of days. This is the Semper Fidelis March. This got old a while ago. We've had a lot of fun. We had fun last night with all the events going on. We had fun with the 4th of July special. Everybody looked all concerned there. But tonight's been like the worst edging I've ever experienced. Has this band specifically? I don't think so, but we've heard it multiple times tonight. I am very EP. Well, when I got off stream last night, I was left with a 6-7 hour episode of the show, which then takes several hours to upload to the podcast's platforms. So I actually laid down but left my computer on so that I would wake up eventually within an hour or two and be able to publish the episode. And then Spotify took it right down for copyright music. And it was like, you know, the music they were playing, because they were playing like Faith Hill or something during the Mount Rushmore fireworks. I actually didn't do it on purpose that time, but did giggle to myself after I did it. I'm fascinated by the fact that he just watches himself on Fox News all day. Everywhere he goes, he just has Fox News on in the background, I would assume. Is that Ivanka or is that Natalie Hart?
And C-SPAN's 2 days and 2 nights of live coverage.
Oh, we've got John.
America's 250th birthday continues.
John, Pedro tagged out. John's with us now.
Pittsburgh, in Washington, D.C. We are waiting for the start of the Freedom 250 Salute to America on the National Mall. The president is on site. Less than an hour ago, President Trump pledged that his speech and the fireworks display will go on, despite earlier weather conditions that caused police and federal officials to evacuate the National Mall.
That's Ivanka, isn't it?
The largest 4th of July fireworks display ever in Washington, D.C. with some 850,000 pyrotechnic effects.
Or does the Natalie Hart girl just look so much like Ivanka? I can't tell.
West Potomac Park. We are expecting 38 minutes of fireworks once they kick off. Also tonight, we'll take you across the country to firework displays.
Yeah, this is supposed to be one of the biggest fireworks displays ever.
And Houston is set to kick off in just a few minutes. And we're, of course, hearing from you, asking, as we have throughout this weekend, what does America turning 250 mean to you? Here's the numbers to call in: 202-748-8000 if you're in the Eastern or Central time zones, 202-748-8001 if you are in the Mountain or Pacific time zones. And several callers on the line waiting through that Pittsburgh fireworks display. Christopher is one of them from Oklahoma. It's Valiant, Oklahoma. Christopher, thanks for waiting.
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. What does America turning 250 mean to you?
Well, I'm a Freemason, and I hadn't heard anybody talk about the Freemasonic influence of the beginnings of this country. We had 9 signers on the Declaration of Independence, I think, and 13.
I'm on the do not answer list now.
The number you have dialed is not answering.
I noticed.
Hi, John. I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud
or at least I know I'm free.
But in some sense, I find being an American frightening. I'm calling from New Jersey, and I was a congressional candidate in this state in 2022. Frank Pallone Jr. was the incumbent who was reelected to Congress, and I can say, or I dare say, I have the most unusual post-congressional candidate career in American history. And I've just released a paper about it on Twitter, Anticel 2024 on Twitter.
Busty ass. Welcome in. Thank you for being a freaking follower.
And I want to relate something that the governor of New Jersey said yesterday at the commencement ceremony for the Parade of Tall Ships. She pointed out that we're hosting the World Cup final here in New Jersey, and 3 billion people on Earth, 3 billion eyes are going to be on New Jersey on that day. And I just call upon her to understand how out of control and unrecognizable the country can get with just a handful of people who do not have the same unified understanding of civics as what happened in my case. I tell many stories, and like I said, it's the most unusual post-congressional career ever. I was jailed 187 days for a fourth-degree misdemeanor that I did not commit. The evidence was digitally corrupted. And in North Brunswick, New Jersey, there's a room.
John's letting him go.
Well, Eric, we're focused on the 250th here, but you gave the website for folks who want to read about it. Appreciate the call this evening. As I said, we are waiting for the start of more fireworks this late evening, and the fireworks in D.C. Are expected to kick off in about an hour. The ceremony, the festivities, will be starting on the National Mall at 10:53. That's what we're hearing. Lee Greenwood will.
They pushed it back about 8 minutes now.
After singing "God Bless the USA," the president will speak for about 30 minutes. The Star Spangled Banner will be played. We're expecting B-1 flyover, and then, as we said, about 38 minutes of fireworks in Washington, D.C. It will be a massive display, and we'll bring it to you on C-SPAN. Larry's waiting in California. It's Bethel Island, California. Larry, go ahead.
Last night's speech felt weird.
Hello?
It was
Happy 4th.
Fashy even for Trump.
I just wanted to take a minute, and I'm 74 years old. I go back a little ways, and my dad, he's an immigrant, and his family from Portugal. And my father didn't become American citizen until a few years after World War II. He signed up to get into the Navy, but the Navy didn't give him that paper to about 3 years afterwards. And my mom, also Portuguese, her brother, he was killed on the last day of World War II. So for my family, the 4th of July in America is very important. You know,
light one up, tip one back, darling.
My dad taught us to respect the flag, to respect the people that are in office, that are in the military, the police officers, the whole thing. And,
welcome in, Winchy Poo. We're about 20 minutes away from getting this shindig started, apparently.
I feel that our president is trying to do the best he can possibly do. And
to enrich himself.
I don't know what else to say, sir, but God bless America.
Happy New Year, or Happy 4th of July, Larry.
Happy New Year. He just gave him a Happy New Year in July. Thank you, Larry David.
Hey, good evening, sir. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. So,
where is the cutoff for Happy New Year's?
Of America's founding, it means to me something very special. My father, he came from communist Vietnam. He escaped the communists. He came here to provide for us a better life. I was born and raised in the best state in the Union, Virginia, Northern Virginia specifically, but I love the 757. I love the 540. I love all of Virginia. And I just want to say, without apologies, without reservation or qualifying statements, the U.S. is the best nation in the world. Full stop. I don't want to hear from anybody complaining. You know, there's a lot of issues everywhere in the world. This is a fallen world, you know, on this side of the resurrection. And, you know, until Jesus comes again, I pray for our country. I pray for the world. But I think we're doing a great job. And I pray for...
That wasn't Ivanka. That's Melania.
...over us through the intercession of Mary, Mother of God.
Shocking.
I'm a Catholic Christian myself, and I've been to the National Shrine in D.C. Very beautiful place. Highly recommend.
You've said you're from Virginia. Have you been to Yorktown?
Yorktown.
I see two pedophiles on the screen.
Though, but other parts of the state, no, I haven't been in Yorktown.
That's Hamilton from Reston. This is George in Morrisville, North Carolina. George, go ahead.
At least two pedophiles. That other dude.
Yeah, I'm here as well. You know, 250th year anniversary means for us on the East Coast 250 years. Hopefully, y'all.
Who's that little short guy? That's who I thought was Cash Patel.
To the fireworks that are going to be coming on, and so you know, go us, go USA, and let's get our men's soccer team to win a game on Monday Night Football.
That's George in North Carolina. Brandy's in Hurricane, West Virginia. Good evening.
Hi. I just want to say that I was raised in Appalachia, Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. I have 3 boys that I love dearly. My oldest is 20. He's gone out on his own. He's achieving in this country. I have 2 other boys, 11 and 5, that I hope will do the same. I come from a single mother and a very well-educated father. We came from nothing, and this country gave us the opportunity to be something, and we just need to unite together. You know, the hate has to stop. We have to unite together so our babies can continue to build this beautiful nation for the same opportunity.
Stop electing fascist, racist pieces of shit.
Your youngest about 250 years of this country, about the 4th of July.
Well, actually, sir, today I held him and I tried to explain it to him how important it is, you know, what they are, that they're the future, that all of this is for them. And, you know, if we don't keep striving and uniting together to build this nation, then, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. We have to fix it now. We all have babies. We all love our babies. And that's all I have to say. Just unite.
That's Brandy in West Virginia. To Phoenix, Arizona, Eric.
Not a fun girl.
Thanks for calling. Good evening. Happy 4th.
North Central Phoenix, Arizona. Wow, third generation Arizonan. We've always struggled hard, and we've always believed in the American way. I'm teared up. I can't believe I was these men. Oh my God. Wow. So basically, you know, just keep being a good person. That's what we always did. We always cared for each other. We cared for, I'm a Irish German, and we always cared for our brothers, Native American and Mexican people. And it's great. It's America. We don't want to hurt anybody, and we just keep the American tradition going on. And
what America are you from?
This is all.
That's Eric in Arizona. This is Linda. Lubbock, Texas. Linda, go ahead.
Hi, good evening. I just want to say that happy 4th to everyone, that us celebrating the 250th birthday of our country is such an amazing accomplishment, how much, you know, our country has gone through, and it's just thriving even more today. To me, it's a blessing.
Oh, Mark Wayne has entered the room. There's Don Jr.
If you remember, if you're old enough to remember, the 200th anniversary of this country.
You see the nominated Attorney General Todd Blanche there on the far left.
For a long time. You know,
I believe the tall young lady is Kai Trump.
You know, let's say that. So,
do you have a memory from that, from 1976?
1976, I was still a little kid, so I'm not really sure if I really have an actual memory that particular year. But since my teen years and seeing how much this country has gone through, and it's thrived even more today, so it's a real blessing to see that.
That's Linda in Texas. As we wait for the start of the Freedom 250 Salute to America on the National Mall, President Trump.
Oh, YouTube. Are you talking about the Restream bot? Because they're just Restream is the service I use to show you the YouTube messages on Twitch.
He will make a speech tonight. It's expected to be about 30 minutes.
That's an actual person on YouTube.
Over, and then about 35.
It's all good. Bundy's big tits is awesome.
And
it was definitely calling Trump a pussy, not me.
Uninterrupted, so you can watch with.
I would assume, maybe. I don't know.
In the meantime, more of your phone calls. This is Chase in Clay City, Indiana.
Hey, Chase.
Chase, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to reach out and say I'm proud to be an American. I got 3 children myself, a stay-at-home wife, blue-collar worker here. Once again, I'm just proud to be an American, man.
Thought it was a gourd bot.
Glad to see everything going on. Glad to see the salute out of our country from our troops, everything going on. Everybody just pray for our country.
Oh, I'm praying, buddy.
Amen.
Chase, what do we need to remember
Amen.
1776 today?
1776 represents our freedom as a country. We all take a stand, represent our freedom.
I would have been like, how was I supposed to know? I wasn't alive.
Represent what it's all about.
It's Chase in Indiana. Bob's in Bethesda, Maryland. Bob, go ahead.
Hi, this is Bob in Bethesda, Maryland, and I used to be proud to be an American.
Oh, calling the guy who was crying on C-SPAN a pussy.
Destroying our democracy.
Gotcha.
And ruining.
There's also a little bit of a lag on YouTube.
Internationally, it's a disaster.
What did you do for the 4th today, Bob? How are you working today? I think we lost Bob. Ian, Los Angeles.
He said what he wanted to say.
You are next.
He didn't want to talk about celebrations.
Hi, this is Ian from Los Angeles.
Go ahead. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July. I'm enjoying your coverage on C-SPAN, and I just wanted to encourage everyone today on the 4th of July to take a look at the text of the Declaration of Independence.
What in the fuck is that box they're bringing out?
Concerns of the revolutionaries and why they thought it was so important to form their own nation and resist the tyranny of the British Empire. And I think those words today have just such an incredible renaissance for...
brother, you don't know what tyranny is.
And I hope that everybody...
the tyranny of the British Empire.
By looking at the
you were lied to.
The colonists and how they protested British tyranny.
Is there one in particular?
There wasn't British tyranny.
When was the last time you read it, Ian?
Well, I'm looking at the Declaration of Independence right now. And after the preamble, we have a whole list of complaints about King George. And so many of them feel so prescient for our current moment.
Didn't really have power. There was a parliamentary system already.
These are all complaints against King George. They say King George has excited domestic insurrections among us. He has made judges dependent on his will. He has he's affected to render our military independent and superior to the civil power. He's kept armies of us in time and peace. And I really think that on this day where we honor our revolution, it's so important that we actually...
They're told that the
and complaints that the colonists had.
The Pilgrims came here for religious freedom.
Ian in Los Angeles.
But they were actually kicked out of England for being too fanatical.
Brian, go ahead. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. Great coverage tonight. Nothing but compliments for you guys. Outstanding. Really great job, and I just want to say I'm very proud to be an American. I'm old enough to remember the bicentennial in 1976, and I was very young, but I do remember it. And, I just want to say my grandfathers both fought for the freedom.
It looks like we're getting close. Everybody's getting in place. I'm going to go
India repairing
refill my drink.
A bombardier flying over Europe.
Before we get Trump walking out.
Needs to calm down with the socialism and communism. Our country is the greatest. Capitalism is flawed, but it is the greatest system ever known to man. And America, everybody has a chance. God bless everyone. Thank you very much.
Brian,
Happy 4th of July.
Before you go, Brian, what should we learn from that generation that
he's on crack
generation?
I was on crack.
They did not let politics get between friends. My grandparents had friends of all creeds, all races, all political affiliations. It was never an issue. The friends were friends. Nobody talked politics. Of course, we didn't have social media then. It was a better time, and we can regain that if everybody looks at the human connection rather than making politics the most important things, because it definitely is not. God bless America, and thank you for the time.
That's Brian in Florida. This is Steve in Reisterstown, Maryland, as we continue to show you scenes from here in Washington, D.C. President Trump with his Homeland Security Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. Also, the stage being set in Washington for the Salute to America presentation. Again, we are about 10 minutes away from the scheduled start, and I should say the rescheduled start of that. There's also events around the country that we'll be bringing you to, but this Salute to America, it's an abbreviated version of what was originally supposed to take place. We're expecting about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes total once it gets underway. As we said, there will be a musical presentation. Lee Greenwood will introduce the president. He'll speak. There'll be a flyover and about a 40-minute fireworks display. We'll all watch it together soon. This is Steve in Reisterstown, Maryland. Go ahead. Thanks for waiting, Steve.
Yeah, no, my pleasure, and thanks for all you do. Thanks for, I think it just comes back to having a voice, and but a united voice. And one thing I think it's really important to understand, especially today, is, the power of unifying, the power of understanding differences, the power of knowledge, the power of openness, the power, and more importantly, getting back to the desire of wanting to be together and understanding. And so for that, I think we have to have some optimism. I think it's really important, especially as we reflect back on what this today really means, is the freedom. But what is freedom? It's really the freedom to understand, learn, and really just understand from our past. And for that, I think we're all very grateful, and we should have some gratitude.
Steve, there's a polling question that often gets asked to sort of get the pulse of America. It's, are America's best days ahead of us or America's best days behind us? How would you answer that question?
You know, it's one that I feel that perspective.
That's up to the people of America.
Experience, and I think with experience from the past, you know, allows us to say, you know, maybe there is a time when we can learn from this and then have some optimism for the future. So I don't know. I think you're hearing in my voice that, you know, we have to be champions of where our freedoms have come from and really just the opportunities that came with it. So I think the future is bright, but I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of perspective based on historical context.
Steve, thanks for the call. In Maryland, we go to Clayton, Portland, Oregon. Good evening, Clayton.
Hi, my name's Clayton. I'm a social studies teacher in Kentucky. And I just want to say that I think the United States is the greatest country in the world because of our endless appeal system and your freedom to endlessly advocate for yourself in a court or a legal system. On top of, and this is my primary...
And you're a civics teacher.
I think what makes us the coolest, and I think this is really dope, is that the United States always has the ability to reinvent itself, right? Through amendments and laws and elections, we are constantly able to hold ourselves accountable.
There is no such thing as endless appeals.
It doesn't exist in large swaths of the world.
And appealing judicial rulings is actually insanely hard.
To reconstruct yourself and to forgive both ourselves and each other, I think that's a beautiful thing.
Clayton, what grade do you teach social studies?
I teach 9th graders.
How are the kids? Are you optimistic? Are the kids doing all right? Are you optimistic about the future?
You know, there's so many people in my field that are really pessimistic about the future, but to me, as a young...
Let me give you an example of how fucked up our appeal system
the kids
is.
are just the same.
Say you have evidence that proves you innocent in a case you've been convicted of.
At the end of the day,
you can be denied an appeal as long as your rights weren't violated.
I'm assuming
even if you have the evidence, you have to get a hearing somehow by showing that your constitutional rights were violated on appeal
this weekend
in order to be able to present that evidence.
How short of a time span that really is. You know, in the large span of history, 250
welcome in.
Really isn't that much. And I want them to recognize how even as 15-year-olds, they've been around for probably 8% of this American experiment, and they still have the chance to make a real impact on the community and the world around them.
That's Clayton out of Portland, Oregon. You're watching fireworks from Kansas. We're waiting for fireworks in Washington, D.C., and we're hearing from you from around the country. This is Galinda in Berkeley, California. Galinda, go ahead.
Hello. I think America is the second greatest country. I came here from Oz when I was 2. And
you came here. Galinda came from Oz when she was 2.
Oz?
Galinda, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call. Jacob in Evansville, Indiana. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Jacob from Evansville, Indiana. And I am a recent college graduate, and I'm just very proud to be an American.
I want to hear what the woman from Oz had to say.
And go Hoosiers.
It's Jacob in Indiana. Kevin, Herndon, Virginia, as we continue to watch fireworks over Kansas City. Kevin, go ahead.
Oh, she didn't say Oz is in the land of Oz, the Wizard of Oz.
From my couch, I hope everybody at home is having a great...
Then why did John cut her off?
Really embodying what makes America America, watching the World Cup, watching all these Europeans, these Australians, these Africans, these South Americans come here and enjoy the spirit of America. Let's go, America. Let's go for Genentech Hokies. And that's all I got to say. Thank you.
Joe in High Springs, Florida.
Sprinkle Light, welcome in.
Hi.
I'm going to do the Good Witch from Oz.
Happy 4th, by the way. So,
Happy
anyone
4th.
Watching, I hope everyone's doing a great one today. I'm only
Yeah, I think she did say Oz.
just started going to college. I'm very young in the grand scheme of everything, but, you know, I mean, it's been 250 years and we've gotten this far. You know, I mean, despite everything, I don't think there's another place on the planet I live. That's about it. So, thank you.
Joe,
I could name dozens of places I'd like,
country,
maybe not rather live.
When we get to the 300th anniversary.
But definitely would consider living.
Close to 70 years old.
I think
if I haven't lived there, I don't know if I'd rather live here or live there, you know?
I think the political
I can't make that assessment.
is tearing us apart. When we unite, we're capable of doing so many great things.
But she did say her name was
David
Glenda.
is in Carlisle,
Or
Pennsylvania.
Glendia.
As we await the start of the President's Freedom 250 Salute to America. David, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going? Happy birthday, America.
Woo.
I have to say I am so proud to be an American, especially on the 250th anniversary of this great nation.
A lot of pedophiles in one place.
Everybody can get together and have a really great time.
I can only definitely say there's 2 in there, but still, that's a lot.
Go America.
David in Pennsylvania.
Apparently, we're getting ready to get started here.
South Carolina, you are next. Go ahead.
Hey, we are the greatest nation in the world. It doesn't matter who the president is, from Clinton to Bush to Obama to Trump to Biden.
Nah.
We are the greatest.
Jeremy, what should we remember about the early presidents in this country and the founders? What's the best lesson that they taught us?
Sprinkle, you're not the only person from the UK.
And to make sure that we're number one.
My main mod is British.
Do what you have to do to...
Welcome in, friend.
That's Jeremy.
Sorry if I ever make fun of you for your love of beans.
In the president's box where
I don't get the beans on the potatoes.
Awaiting the start of the Salute to America. We saw Speaker Mike Johnson there. We saw Mark Wayne Mullen, the Homeland Security Secretary, with him. We're expecting the president and this
and I like beans.
To kick off in just a minute or two here. We'll go there when they do. In the meantime, Ann in Ruskin, Florida. Happy 4th.
Hi, happy 4th of July. It's been beautiful here in Florida.
I know you guys did. Like, beans are good. I watched, like, a dude at one of the restaurants where they, make a baked potato for you, and he put so much beans
And things like that to create.
on this little girl's potato, and I'm like,
Then in 1976, I actually got to see American flag and an eagle done with actual fireworks.
And that's the image that sticks with you. Where did you see that?
In Orlando, Florida, and I was 7 years old, and it's something I never forgot. Of course, now I'm older, much older, and I've been everywhere, seen all different fireworks, and that image now of that bicentennial.
No, the little girl put tuna,
It's still the most
beans and tuna on her potato.
tonight, which I can't wait to see.
Do you have any memories of what your parents told
So
you?
you're not disgusting. You're just from a culture that has a different taste than me.
I come from, on my dad's side, Native American, and my mom's side, Freemasons. So I have
Dougie, welcome in.
Stories of the makings of America.
And what is your hope tonight as we look forward at year 250?
Oh, to continue moving forward. I think we have done great as a country, and I want to see us come together.
It is storming really bad here now, and
Our future, we will
Smokey
come
is
together.
That's Ann in Florida. This is Bob. Travelers Rest.
Smokey doesn't. That's what. Like I was talking to Curious there. I was like, can you hear the fireworks up here? Like Smokey wasn't acting weird.
In my back of my house, Travelers Rest, South Carolina.
Whereabouts is Travelers?
But like I just heard the thunder with my headphones on, and he.
Kind of near Greenville. It's right on the bottom of the mountain going into North Carolina.
Gotcha.
It's a little rural community. It's a really nice place. You ought to come visit.
You got a TV in the shed and you're watching the fireworks?
I'm watching the fireworks. My wife and my daughter and my grandkids are actually there watching it, and I'm sitting here giving them updates on when it's going to come open and when they can go in the gates.
But anyway, back to the English
This is an amazing moment for me, too.
eating habits, because I like beans, I like tuna,
America.
I like all the things that they put on the potato, just not together.
Worker at a car mill, and I just love the fact that if you have grind and if you have drive, you can have prosperity and the freedom to do what you need to do to be who you are. I'm just a simple old blue collar guy. I got a YouTube channel called Bob the Cigar Guy, and it's ridiculous to me that we get to reach out and touch each other through media and social media. When social media is done right, when social media is done with a positivity, it can be a great thing.
When and where did you serve, Bob?
I served mainly. I was in Okinawa. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the 3rd Recon Unit.
Do you ever celebrate a 4th of July overseas?
No, see, I would take off the beans and add bacon.
What's a memory from that?
It doesn't matter where you are.
And sour cream.
What's a memory from
And
celebrating?
even a dash of some ranch dressing. That's the perfect jacket potato.
The fact that you know they drive into the fact that you are the 1% that chooses to stand for freedom for this country, and you should be proud of it. And
some chives
doesn't go unnoticed by the people back at home. And it was really important to the servicemen and servicewomen to know that there were people praying for us and caring for us and hoping for our best as we're doing our best for them. So,
Bob, thanks for the call. From Travelers Rest, hope you and the family are enjoying the fireworks. The DC ones will be kicking off pretty soon here. We're expecting them pretty much any
looks like
minute
that
now. We'll go there when they start.
Tower is pissing.
Cash in California. It's San Lorenzo, California. Go ahead. Cash, you with us? Tell you what, you got to turn down your television.
There's little Marco.
Just listen through your phone when you're waiting. Sienna, let's try in Florida. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Sienna Aranda, and I'm 17 years old, and I live in Florida.
So any moment now, this shindig is going to get underway.
I'm very happy to live in America, and my family has 5 generations of Americans, and all of my family's in the military, so this is quite the honor to live in this country.
They appear prepared on stage.
When you grow up?
I really want to be a dermatologist. Actually, I really just want to get into college. But that's my goal, is to be a dermatologist.
What's the
Hey, you're getting ready to get radicalized, kid.
Today on this 4th of July from the perspective of somebody who's been here for 17 years?
I think we should remember that, first of all glory goes to God that we're still here, and I think we should remember that
he's scared.
We're all American first, and we should honor our country. And yeah.
Maybe he's good.
Sienna, what made you pick up the phone and call tonight?
I wanted to see if I could do it. I don't know. I just wanted to see if I could either get on TV or make it to 250 calls.
Appreciate you contributing to the effort. It's probably been about 250. I'll look for a number over the course of the past 2 days and the hours that we have been on. We will check that out for you, Sienna. Thanks for the call. This is Samuel in Mechanicsburg,
I don't know that you've taken them at this pace. I
Samuel,
don't know
go
that
ahead.
you've taken 250 yet, John.
Hi, I'm calling from my living room. I'm Samuel Baker. I recently just actually graduated 8th grade, so yay for me.
Congratulations.
And
it is storming bad right now.
I think this 250th birthday of America means that we're only one step of the way towards the greater future of this country and of the people in it. And who knows what will happen in the next month or even year or even like in the next tricentennial or quadcentennial, honestly.
8th grade would be around, what, 12,
Samuel,
13?
What have you learned about the American Revolution that sticks out for you as somebody who just finished up 8th grade?
I learned that a lot of the
13, 14.
and were very bloody and very weird compared to nowadays battling tactics. Back then you had to stand in a line and fire muskets.
Hey, people, welcome in.
You know,
I'm pretty bad at math.
Or going and taking World War II.
You're in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Have you ever been to a Revolutionary War battlefield on the East Coast somewhere?
Yes, I have. I've actually been at Gettysburg. It was very fun. We got to hike up to Devil's Den. It was very fun. There's a lot of caves there.
The big Civil War battle. And what did you...
It was raining last we saw. the lightning and thunder had cleared, but it was raining.
And also to see one of the most bloodiest battles of history.
Samuel, thanks for calling in tonight. Good luck in high school. This is Brandon in Edmonds, Washington. Go ahead.
Hey, how you guys doing? I just wanted to give a shout out to all the soldiers, everybody in the military. I'm proud of them. It's just what a great day.
The speech he gave last night, Sprinkle, was like scary fascist, even for Trump. I watch his speeches all the time.
But what
I've probably watched way too many Trump speeches in my life at this point.
It's great.
Brandon, did you serve in the military?
But it was hardcore fascist, even for Trump.
He served in Iraq.
Brandon, and what's his name, and what did he tell you about his service overseas?
So my brother's name is Chad. He is 54 years old, just turned.
He spent about 10 minutes with your normal platitudes about America, founding, freedom, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like 10, 15, 20 minutes even.
These guys
saying if you're just loyal to the president, you're gonna have a problem. And you could be a commie or you can be a patriot, but you can't be both. And commies would kill this country, and we've got to make sure that doesn't happen and they don't take over.
Brandon, thanks for the call from Washington. You talk about service members in who have given their lives for this country. We've been showing you fireworks from around the country. Kansas City was just a minute or so ago. The fireworks going off over the World War I Memorial and Museum in Kansas City. C-SPAN's American History TV has toured that if you've never seen it. We are showing you fireworks from around the country, and we will continue to do so and hear from you. This is Andrew in McKinleyville, California. Andrew, go ahead.
Hi, it's such an honor to be on. I'm a high school history teacher here in Northwest California from the Redwoods country, Redwood National Park area.
And as a history teacher, what would you tell the kids about this July 4th if you're in class on Monday? I know we're in summer break right now, but what would be the lesson?
Yeah, of course. My lesson would be to really pay attention to our founders and the founding documents of this country. They have, whether they're imperfect, yet they have a lasting legacy, and they've influenced so many Americans since their time, and actually people all over the world. And to look at that, and to live that, and honor that, and to really live by that, and be involved.
Andrew, thanks for the call from California as we show you Nashville, Tennessee, and the fireworks going off there. And we hear from Joan in Fort Mills, South Carolina. Joan, go ahead.
To really live by that.
Yes, I was privileged to live in Northern Virginia. And
Fort Mills, South Carolina, I do believe their representative would be one Miss Nancy Mace.
Is our founding fathers, when they signed the Declaration, really struggled with issues in it. And I think our country is struggling now and needs to consider what they thought we should do when it was initially written in 1776. And yes, I remember 1976 when we celebrated the 200th anniversary also.
Well, I thought she was going to say she remembered when it was written.
An image that stands out for you.
It was like she's a witch.
I went through my photo albums and took out pictures of my two children and myself and my husband all dressed up. And I remember teaching them at the time that it was an important thing for them to remember.
Joan, thanks so much.
All right, here we go.
And we take you to the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The Freedom 250 Salute to America getting underway now.
I think this is that tenor we heard the other night. He's really good. It's one of Trump's favorite songs. And I'm assuming it's one of Trump's favorite songs because, like, it's in The Godfather, right? I just figured his age, like The Godfather is probably one of his favorite movies. And, you know, given his proclivities. Well, I believe they said we're only getting like 2 songs. So I would assume he's getting ready to wrap up. Lee Greenwood's going to come out, and then it's Trump. And Clushy? Is that how you say your name? Welcome in, friend. Glad to have you here. We're moments away from Trump speaking.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means in Italian, no one sleeps. Because no one sleeps tonight and we hear our president speak. And now, if you'll do me the great honor, please join me in God Bless America.
C-SPAN's audio, not the best. But I assume they're getting their feed from the White House, so I can't imagine it would be any different.
Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountain. God bless America.
I don't know, the White House feed does sound better. I'm going to go to it. Urban, welcome in. Lady B, thank you for the resub. Moments away from Trump speaking here. I'm pulling up the White House feed. It sounds a lot better than C-SPAN, which we were watching. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. The stage is super cool.
Happy Independence Day, America.
God, I've had to listen to this fucker too many times.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars living here today, 'cause our flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American.
Man, this bitch got so fucking lucky.
I'm free, and I won't forget the
He's made so much money in the last 10 years off of this stupid ass song.
and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
How sloshed are you? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You want some of this?
Lakes of Minnesota to the hills
What do you want to put it in?
across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, New York to
Oh, you don't have any more flour? I was about to say I've got like dabs left. You want to get fucked up? Yes, she wants to get fucked up. So you have flour? Well, then give me that bowl, and I'll put the dabs in it. You don't have any roaches or anything? That's the first time I've heard him do it like that, and I'll give him props. That was pretty good. I didn't think he could pull that off. He broke it out for the 250. Oh, Sprinkle, our issue is we have like so much THC, just not in flower form.
Please welcome the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump. Good evening, America. If you think that was, it wasn't. And I want to thank everybody because they did the right thing. They saw lightning, and I said, there's no way if we have to speak in front of one person at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be here. There's no way we can be deterred. And they estimated they had 375,000 people before everybody had to leave. And they now have 150,000 people. It's the craziest thing anyone's ever seen, at least. And I want to just thank you, and I feel so badly about some people. They left and they couldn't get back. But you're very special people, and we have a very special country. Thank you very much. Tonight we come together for one of the most joyous and glorious milestones of all time, and you know what that is, 250, the 250th anniversary. And I do have to say this. One of my very brilliant people backstage said, don't worry about it, sir. We can do it maybe next week. I said, it doesn't work next week. This is the big day. We want July 4th. We're not looking for July something else. Because this is the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. Nothing like it. For 2.5 centuries, our American republic has stood as the crowning achievement of human history. This country is the home of freedom. This is the land of liberty. And this is a flag that's the banner of the most extraordinary, most exceptional, most incredible nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And we're doing better now than we've ever done before. No people have done more good, shown more courage, made more progress, righted more injustice, or achieved more greatness than you, the American people. For 250 years, the United States of America has been the hope, the promise, the light, and the glory among all of the nations of the world.
I am not, oh, I mean, I am muted, but I'm doing it on purpose. I'm talking to
Be like us.
Seriouser.
With God's help, we will always be this or even better. We're going to be better. Here on our National Mall, we're celebrating freedom's triumph over tyranny, liberty's conquest over oppression, and the enduring victory of the American spirit from the July 4th, 1776 to July 4th, 2026. Big dates. That's big dates. Two big ones. And tonight our country is stronger, freer, richer, safer, and prouder than ever before. But it all started with the miracle of history that lives forever in the heart of every single patriot. In Philadelphia, our founding fathers summoned the courage of giants and the wisdom of
centuries to boldly proclaim these timeless truths. They declared that all men are created equal, that they are endowed with sacred, unalienable rights by the hand of our Creator, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In signing their names to the roster of freedom, those 56 patriots put everything at risk, stepped onto the stage of destiny, and seized a victory for the ages, and that's what it was. And this is an evening for the ages, I believe. This is something very special. This is bigger than if we didn't have the lightning blaring. We had lightning blaring, but this is bigger. Little more inconvenient, but it's bigger. I think in its own way, it's more beautiful. From the beginning, we were a nation that lived by the motto, victory or death, and live free or die. 1 out of every 100 Americans gave their lives in the fight for independence to remind us of who these heroes were and what they gave us. We are honored to have here tonight in the heart of our nation's capital one of the very first American flags ever to exist, dating back to 1777.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
There's the 13 stars and 13 stripes of the 13 states that declared independence on the
ugly ass flag, though,
of July. There it is. This was the flag that flew victorious at Saratoga. And these are the real deals, too. These are the real flags. These are flags that have seen a lot. These were the stars and stripes that flew triumphant when the British waved the white flag of surrender at Yorktown. That was a big surrender. Nobody thought that was possible. They were the greatest power of the world, and they surrendered, and that was the beginning. Ever since, the entire world has been on notice that Americans will never let anyone take our freedom away. Won't happen. And all these talks from the communists, they haven't got a chance. Not even a chance. We don't want
yep, that's where we're going.
in our country.
This is what this speech is about.
Never worked, and it never will work. Americans must never forget that we are a historic and heroic people with a heroic spirit and a heroic purpose on this beautiful earth of ours. We are made of the courage and the fire and the flesh and the blood of the best and the bravest people this world has ever produced. We are the bravest and the best. Tonight we pledge allegiance to the flag they gave us, and we say, God bless the immortal patriots of 1776, and long live the cause of independence. May it reign forever and ever and ever. We will always be on top. We will never let our country fall. We will always be the best. Our founders not only won our liberty, they secured it with the most righteous political document ever conceived. It's called the Constitution of the United States. Very special.
Then why you keep violating it?
Their genius that we remain the finest people on the planet after 250 years. Unlike so many others in the world, in this country we have freedom of speech, freedom of religion, equal justice under the law, although I wasn't treated that well, but we won't get into that. And the right to keep and bear arms. And for the almost 6 years that I was president, I guarded very, very powerfully your Second Amendment, and they didn't do a thing to it, and it was not easy. But we guard your Second Amendment. We guard it very, very strongly and cautiously.
First president on the Second Amendment, hands down.
Fought, bled, and died, not
Since Reagan.
to secure those, to expand them, to citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed, because we are one people, we are one family. You showed that tonight with one flag, and as our Declaration of Independence tells us, we are all made in the image of one Almighty God. And a communist will sure. Few heroes remind us more than William Carney, who escaped slavery to
Are we crashing YouTube?
during the Civil War, which was a very big deal at the time. On the first battle he saw, comrades struck down enemy fire while carrying the Stars and Stripes, and Sergeant Carney dove to the ground to keep the flag from touching the mud. He didn't want to have it touch the ground. He didn't want to have it touch the mud.
Well, that's stupid.
He wanted it to be.
Who gives a shit?
He raised it high above the field and was shot 4 times. They thought he was gone, but he kept moving forward. He loved our country. He loved our flag. Before he
got shot because he didn't want to get a flag dirty. That's stupid.
never touched the ground. And he became the first African American to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor, and he was the first African American, and he was some man. They've written stories about him. He was something special. With us tonight to celebrate this forward march of freedom is another Medal of Honor recipient, Colonel Paris Davis, whose courage won eternal glory in Vietnam. He helped lead a surprise attack on 100 enemy combatants. They said he was finished. His whole group was finished. And despite multiple life-threatening wounds, saved the lives of his fellow soldiers. And this evening he stands to salute the only flag of its kind, the one that was draped over the casket of President Abraham Lincoln in Independence Hall. Thank you very much. Great.
Token.
He looks better than I do. He looks great, and he's brave. Because
I mean, it's a really low bar.
like these, our flag will always be a symbol of liberty and justice for all. Colonel Davis, thank you very much. Great man. Great man, thank you. Americans expanded the blessings of freedom, and we have never stopped expanding our ambitions and our dreams. We had the American dream. We never had the American dream, however, like we have it right now. The American dream is back, very strong, beautiful. You know, to get into our military now is tough. 2 years ago, we couldn't fill a job, and now it's overflowing. We have so many, setting records. We're setting records. It's actually hard to get in. That includes our great police forces and our firemen. They couldn't hire anybody. Nobody wanted to do it. Now it's hard to get those positions, but it's really hard to get into our military because people respect and love our country again. Our rise to being the world's strongest and most powerful nation was no accident of history. We rebuilt our military in my first term. We used it a little bit in our, actually I should say third term, but I won't do that because I don't want any controversy. But we use it, and we've had tremendous success. You look at Venezuela, you look at Iran, we wiped out their military. Americans crossed the Great Plains, scaled the Rockies, tamed, we just tamed the wilderness and conquered the frontier. and built the empire. It's called the Empire of Liberty. We laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, those beautiful skyscrapers, and dug out the Panama Canal, considered the 8th wonder of the world, which everyone said was an impossible thing to do. And by the way, 38,000 Americans died to give us one of the greatest engineering feats of all time, the Panama Canal. This was the unstoppable spirit that created the world's most powerful industries and built the strongest military anyone had ever seen. And today it is stronger and more powerful than it ever was before. American grit, boldness, and daring forged heroes like Davy Crockett, Wyatt Earp, Annie Oakley, Teddy Roosevelt, and the legend of the Wild West, Buffalo Bill Cody. These were great, powerful people whose incredible grandchildren happen to be with us tonight. And they stand alongside one of the first American flags ever to fly over our expanding nation. It was carried west just as Lewis and Clark began their journey in 1803. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Great to have you. Great to have you, to honor this audacious and indomitable soul of America. We also have the first flag ever to fly over one of the greatest architectural feats of all time, a thing called the Brooklyn Bridge, one of the most beautiful bridges anywhere in the world, built a long time ago. To its right, the banner that flew atop our flagship after America's Navy sank the Spanish fleet to the bottom of the Manila Bay, one of the greatest naval victories in history. Much like our recent victory by sinking the entire Iranian Navy, 159 ships, to the bottom of the sea, all done in just a moment's time, happened very quickly. We have the greatest military anywhere in the world. And next to it, we also have the flag that was given to that immortal, just a fantastic, immortal Rough Rider, the one and only. And I was at the museum the other day at its opening. Theodore Roosevelt, when he returned triumphant from Cuba, printed with the words, "Welcome home, Colonel Roosevelt." He was a victor of San Juan Hill. He was a great gentleman. Americans won the West and built the modern world because America is a nation of winners. And today our country is winning again, and we're winning like never before. America is back. And we want to keep America great, and we will do so by approving the Save America Act, which means all voters must show voter ID. All voters.
This is not supposed to be a political rally.
All voters must provide a little thing called proof of citizenship. And there will be no mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military deployment, or travel. And you won't have cheating on the elections anymore. It's very simple. Together,
that bill cannot pass.
Asserting the truth that American strength and power is not something to be ashamed of. It is something that we are very, very proud of. This country has been the greatest force for peace and justice on earth. In the last century, we defeated tyrants, demolished evil, and saved freedom again and again and again. Ken Schubring was 19 years old when he survived the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. After enemy planes sank ships like the USS Arizona, he resolved that he would help America strike back and win. He wanted them to strike back and win. Flying B-29s in the Pacific, Ken fought from the first day to the very last. He was in the war right from the first day, and he went to the last day and all the way to the enemy's unconditional surrender. We got an unconditional surrender. He was there at 104 years old and looking really good. Captain Schubring is here tonight, and he is saluting the flag that went down with the Arizona at Pearl Harbor. but was raised back up with the help of some unbelievable American patriots. It's a symbol of American defiance, please. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain. Great job. Thank you very much. You have very good genes. That's his son. His son's going to be around a long time. Thank you very much, Captain. On D-Day in World War
He's really getting gay in his old age.
Arthur Rose commanded 36 landing craft as part of the largest naval armada in history. Recalling that sight, he wrote home to his parents, "What a country we are." At 107 years old, Lieutenant Rose is here to salute one of our nation's most prized possessions, the flag that flew aboard the first landing craft on D-Day.
God damn, dude, you looking good for 107.
The beaches of Normandy to liberate Europe and defeat Nazi fascism forever.
Not forever, sir. You're proof. Nazis marched in that city, and they are your supporters. They marched there this morning.
Lieutenant Rose, you are an inspiration to this beautiful crowd, and we thank you very much. Amazing man. 107. It's 107.
Is he really?
Iwo Jima in the Pacific, the Marines faced some of the most brutal combat in the history of warfare. They shed their blood for every inch of mountain that they reached. And when they reached the summit and raised the stars and stripes for all to see, it was so special to everybody there. Everybody there and everybody watching. They couldn't believe it. It wasn't supposed to happen. With us today is one of the last survivors of that battle, 101-year-old Marine Corporal Don Graves. And he's here to salute that famous flag he saw rise in the glory of Iwo Jima 81 years ago. And you've all seen that flag many times.
You're going to tell me that other dude is 30 years older than that guy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the fighters and the banners of the greatest generation. They are the greatest generation. I hate to admit that, but they are. They saved the world, and they made America very, very proud. We're very proud.
Aren't you part of that generation? You're like older than a boomer, right?
After we vanquished fascism, Americans stood against the evil of communism in the Cold War. And as I said last night at the beautiful Mount Rushmore, what a beautiful place, where Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt loomed over my shoulder as I spoke. America will never be a communist country. Won't happen. Communism is a loser, and it always will be. The communist system is the opposite of the American system, and the communist system has never worked. Our warriors did not fight communism on battlefields across the world, only to have that menace rear its ugly head right back here in America. We're not going to let it happen. We like to stop a threat like that immediately and before it begins. It's like a cancer. You got to cut it out. You got to cut it out fast. Tonight, we proudly thank veterans of the war on communism, including Marine Corporal Pat Finn and Private First Class Rudy Meekins, who fought at the famed Battle of Chosin Reservoir in Korea. That was a rough one. Thank you. Pat fought in hand-to-hand combat with the enemy.
Hand to hand.
He had 5 against him, and he was 1.
You know CQC.
He's around to talk about it. And Rudy was wounded 4 times, but never stopped shooting, and he never stopped moving forward. And also with us is veteran Sonny Ray, who fought heroically against an enemy force 10 times his unit size and earned a tremendously deserved Silver Star. Tonight they salute one of the very first 50-star flags to fly above the field of battle. This was about the beginning of the 50. And right next to it is one of the last flags from Checkpoint Charlie, very famous place on the Berlin Wall, where American freedom finally brought communism crashing down to an end. Thank you so much. You are really very special. Thank you. Thank you very much. The Stars and Stripes cast the hammer and sickle into oblivion before, and we will do it again if necessary. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think people have learned. They've learned what to do and how to handle it, and we're going to handle it very well. So, gentlemen, I want to thank you very much. You're amazing people, amazing men. Thank you. How about that, huh? Isn't that great? What an honor it is to be with them. Think of it, 107. That's up there, but hopefully he's got 20 good years left. Through the generations, Americans have never stopped striving to lift humanity to new heights. In 1903, the Wright brothers from Ohio fulfilled the age-old dream of mankind to fly. That's right, they're from Ohio, great state. And within 66 years of inventing the airplane, Americans planted our flag on the moon. Just 3 months ago, we sent...
Fun fact, it was actually 66 2/3.
...to the far side of the moon, and this time they flew further from Earth than anyone has ever flown before. And here they are. So tonight we're joined by that crew of NASA Artemis, you know the crew, everybody. Artemis 2, and everybody watched. Isn't that amazing? And they became very famous. Everybody watched. I was watching. I don't know what it was. That one got the attention.
He was not watching. He was literally giving a press conference. I know this.
Apollo 17 astronaut Jack Schmidt. Thank you, Jack. You look like you could be with them, Jack. You look very good. You look very good, Jack. Thank you very much. What a job. Everybody was...
What was it he was upset about that day?
I was with a group of people.
I pointed it out. I was live that day.
And we're having a big dinner, and they all said, we want to turn on, we want to watch Artemis 2. A lot of people said, what is that? By the end of the evening, they knew. It was amazing. And along with Jared, where is Jared? He's so great. He's running NASA. What a job he's done. So I want to thank you all. Thank you very much. Great job. So these champions of flight stand this evening beside the flag flown on the Wright brothers airplane, piloted by Orville Wright. It's the exact flag, very historic, and they are honored to be here. They told me today they were really amazed to be here with that flag. That's a very special flag if you're in the world of flying aircraft. So congratulations to everybody.
In the world of flying aircraft.
And I have a special gift for these patriots. This morning on America's 250th birthday, a new flag was flown above the United States Capitol. And tonight I present it to you to soon be planted by American astronauts on their upcoming return to the moon. And in addition to that, I gave them and all of the great heroes that you saw up on stage tonight and a few others that couldn't quite make the stage, I gave them a very special medal from the White House. So It's an honor. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. So then I assume you're going to be heading to Mars, right? We're going to be going to Mars very soon. And I think that's something that we do have in mind. And we're going to do the moon, and we're going to go from there. We're going to go to Mars, and we're going to continue to be way ahead. You know, we did Space Force. That was something I was very proud of. And some people smiled. They thought it was foolish, and now they're finding it's one of the most important things that we've done. We were losing to China and to Russia in space, and now we're leading them by giant steps, and it's a great thing, and it's people like that really, like you, that made it happen. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, Jeff. So as we celebrate America's unmatched achievements and unlimited potential, we never forget that none of this would have been possible without those who gave everything so that we could reach this 250th year of freedom. We are honored to be joined by 11 Gold Star family members. The Gold Star family, that is one of the great tributes. It's one of the great honors, a tough honor. There's nothing tougher than that. But these are amazing people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on up. They went through a lot. Thank you very much. And that special person is looking up there and looking down at mom and dad, husband, wife, but they're looking down with great pride. You know that. You know that. And we want to thank you for being here. Thank you very much.
I said looking up first.
Backstage. I brought them. I thought I'd be handing them out about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. But we're going to be backstage, and we have beautiful medals for you, for your family, from the White House. Thank you very much, everybody. We love you. On this special 4th of July, we give you our undying gratitude and promise to redeem the sacrifice of your heroes by preserving the America that they love. They loved our country. They sacrificed it all. And these people have sacrificed it all. They've been through hell. We love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. From 1776 to today, everywhere the American flag has flown, it has been a symbol of strength, righteousness, and hope, because that is who Americans are. In 1944, a mother and her daughter huddled in their house in Nazi-occupied Belgium and prayed desperately for their country to be freed. They wanted freed. As they waited, they found scraps of fabric and stitched together a homemade American flag. It's beautiful, but homemade. On the day they were finally liberated, and that's what the word is, liberated, they gave it to an American soldier as a gift. Little did they know that that soldier's great-grandfather was none other than the author of our Star-Spangled Banner, Francis Scott Key. And tonight, the next generation of the Key family is with us. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you. Major Kyle Key has spent 23 years in the U.S. Army, highly respected, and this evening he proudly salutes the old flag that was made by the Belgian woman so beautifully, and who knew that America means hope and freedom. Congratulations, and thank you for being here very much. And in conclusion, from a declaration in Philadelphia to victory at Yorktown.
Skipped a lot of wars and
bustling factory,
few centuries there.
Heartland to the towering
a few decades.
Summits of Alaska. From the endless frontier of the open Wild West to the magnificent sand dunes at Kitty Hawk. From the glimmering skyline of Manhattan to the far side of the moon. You just saw that. and from the now safe and beautiful capital of Washington. Think of it, Washington, D.C., our capital. Our capital is now safe and gleaming and beautiful again. It's safe again. Went from a very unsafe place 2 years ago to one of the safest cities in the country and one of the most beautiful. To the gleaming waters of the Gulf of America. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome. There is no place we cannot go. There is no goal we cannot reach, and there is nothing that Americans cannot do, and we're proving that right now. Our stock market is the strongest it's ever been. We have $19.2 trillion being invested in our country, which is 6 times more than ever happened before. We're building more factories in the United States than ever before. Everyone's 401ks are at the highest number they've ever been. And more people are working today in the United States than any time in the history of our country. But in this country, we can achieve the wildest and most impossible dreams. And no dream in history is bigger or more.
The storm that is happening around me, it sounds like the fucking 4 horsemen of the apocalypse or
war for independence,
trotting through the sky.
Minutemen, farmers, blacksmiths.
As it rips open and fire rains down.
Against the mightiest army on earth, the most powerful army, an unbeatable army until they met us. No one made them do it. They fought because they knew that a free people must have a free country. Over 250 years, the mighty nations and terrible tyrants, they came and they went. But after they came and they went. But after 2.5 centuries, this American republic still...
It's a storm that is apparently all up and down the East Coast.
Show tonight. You heard it was over, and what happened? You came back. And this American flag still waves proud and free and beautiful. We have thrived and flourished because our founders were great. Our cause was just, our people are brave, our culture is exceptional, and our destiny is written by God. And as we can see here tonight, after 250 years, the spirit of 1776 still lives within us all. It still roars in the hearts of our nation's capital. It still burns in the heart of every patriot, thunders through every city and town, and it still lights the entire world with the glow of American liberty. And there is nothing like that. At 250 years old, we may be the oldest constitutional republic on earth, but our country is just getting started because the best is yet to come. This is only the dawn of the golden age of America, and on this 250th 4th of July, we declare, just as they did 2.5 centuries ago, that for our country and for our children and for the cause of liberty, we are going to take our country to new levels, to levels not reached. We're going to make it bigger, better, stronger, and we're going to love it even more. And I just want to thank you, and the inconvenience of lightning can do that, but lightning will never stop you. And I want to thank everybody, and we love you all, and it's an honor to be your president. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless you all. Thank you.
Honestly, less fashy than last night. I enjoyed the flag thing.
Fireworks display tonight, and I'm going to be watching it with you. It's going to start very quickly, so thank you very much. You're going to really like this. Thank you very much, everybody.
Oh, media winch. They had to evacuate. This got started like 3.5 hours late. That's why he had to cut his speech short. No, I liked the flag theme. having the people come out and salute the flag was pretty cool. And all the different flags from the Smithsonian, like, somebody had a good idea for a speech. I don't think that was Stephen Miller. It by no means was a good speech, but it was far better than I was expecting. If that makes sense. I really was expecting the tone to more match what we heard last night. And probably would have, had it not had to be truncated. He may have actually got lucky. He had this whole 2-hour speech planned. And because of the evacuation and the delays, they had to cut it down to only the good parts. And for the good of the country and for the good of whatever reputation he has, it's probably best. Trix, welcome in. Is this the Marine Band? This is what I was looking forward to. Yeah, they had to evacuate the event because of weather. So it was supposed to start at 7, but right around 7 is when they gave the evacuation order. 7 Eastern time. So what they ended up starting the event, they said 10:45, so they had to push it back. That's 3 hours and 45 minutes. And then he didn't actually end up coming out until like 10 after 11. So his 2-hour speech was definitely short. National anthem. By a significant portion, and it is probably for the best. When I say for the best, I mean like a speech commemorating the history of the country that ended up being far less embarrassing than what it would have been. Keep with us, we've got fireworks coming up. Apparently like a half hour, the biggest fireworks spectacular ever. You know, we could have actually had Chicago playing this for this. They were there last night. No, if it wasn't for Trump and his stupid speech, Chicago would have been here doing this. The Capitol 4th event was last night instead of tonight.
Staring blindly into space. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Wondering how much I can take. Should I try to do some more? 25 or 6 to
2. It's probably the best I've seen from DC. But I've seen better shows from around the world.
Spinning a room is sinking deep.
But was it Taiwan that blew my mind on New Year's?
Something to say. Waiting for the break of day.
I feel like Abu Dhabi did some fucking crazy shit too. Oh, Warlord, I'll give you this. The British New Year's was better than this. So far, but we've still got like 20 minutes to go. Do they? I don't know that I've ever seen a Somalian fireworks display, Bagheera. Cricks, you mean you support me, not the what we're watching? I mean, I don't support what we're watching, kinda. I like fireworks and live music and shit. It's fun. You guys know how much I love live music. I always enjoy the Army band, the Marine band, the Air Force band.
Just a small town girl.
Karaoke Journey.
In a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. Took the midnight train going anywhere.
I've seen her perform before. I think she might have been at the UFC event. also I'm aware I'm more of an institutionalist than a lot of people in my chat.
Living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice, just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in
That's not what Steve Perry was singing about, Cricks. Might have been what Neil Soshin was singing about, though. Or whatever his fucking name is. Because he's married to Trump's spiritual advisor. And I think he probably wrote the song.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street light people. Don't stop.
Oh, goddamn Bon Jovi. At least it's like the best Bon Jovi song.
Tommy used to work on the docks. Union went on strike.
We only have wars on our soil between ourselves for a good reason. It's our geography.
So tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for a man. She brings home her pay for love.
Bon Jovi seems like, or John Bovine Ovi or whatever. He seems like an okay guy. Don't let my hate for him don't make it seem like I hate him the person. It's the shitty music. Hey, my best friend really likes Bon Jovi. Like, he's a professional wrestler. He used to come out to the ring to It's My Life when he first started. It's so cringe, and I thought it was cringe at the time. Drake Ritchie is apparently really fucked up. Like, he's apparently really messed up. Wait, Milli Vanilli Bobby Brown is Bon Jovi's kid? Yeah, I watched John Bon Jovi give an interview about him just a couple of weeks ago because Bon Jovi's going on tour, and like he said, Sambora or Samboe or whatever the fuck his name is, really bad off and has been since mid 2000s. Like he doesn't play with him anymore. It's like John Bovine had to fire him. I know what you're talking about, Craig. She did a good job. It's been a couple of different girls. Probably another 20 minutes, Warlord.
Come on, America.
Oh my God.
Happy 4th of July. Well, young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man.
I'll get Trump out there and let him double dick it. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
There's no need to be unhappy. Young man, there's a place you can go. I said, young man.
I mean, from the rest of my life, I hear this song. Double dick is all I can think.
Find any way to have a good time. Sing it. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything.
Well, until I started covering politics on stream, like, I couldn't have told you the last time I heard YMCA. I hadn't been to a wedding in 20 years. I used to do mobile DJing. I've heard all the songs that make white people go absolutely nuts way too many times.
Does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on the shelf and just go there to the YMCA. I'm sure they can help you today. I'm gonna stay at the YMCA.
Seriously, mobile DJing such an easy job. It's so easy to please white people. You play YMCA, the Electric Slide, Sweet Caroline. Twist and Shout.
I said I was down and out with the blues. I thought, no man.
Anything off of Trump's campaign playlist.
That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take a walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. Can't start you back on your way. Come on, sing it like you mean it. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the
Yeah, imagine how many pedos have listened to Trump's playlist at Mar-a-Lago. And weirdo women with fucking horrid face jobs.
doesn't bring you down. Go crazy.
Oh my God, they're gonna butcher Prince.
If you don't like the world you're living in, take a look around you. At least you got friends. You see a homo lady, a friendly word. She picked up the phone, dropped it on the floor. That's all I heard. We're not gonna let the elevator bring us down. Oh no, let's go.
Not as bad as I thought it would be. I just wish they would have left Prince alone. Yeah, this is Prince. Warlord over here hate watching the Americans.
But we don't know why.
He's still salty over 1776.
All gonna die.
I'm gonna play video games after this wraps up, probably, Warlord. It's just probably gonna be WWE. Oh, hey, Sprinkle, we're at the fireworks section. Sprinkle, meet Warlord. Warlord is my British mod. You two are British. You know each other, right? All British people know each other. It's been a running joke. I know not all British people know each other. Just most. Yeah, we were talking about jacket potatoes earlier, Warlord. What's your favorite jacket potato? Oh God, YouTube, you have totally jinxed us now. They're gonna do a U2 song next. Viva La Vida? What, the Coldplay song? I used to think I was a really big UB40 fan, but then I would look up every song that I thought I liked, and it turned out it was Inner Circle. So I'm actually an Inner Circle fan. I don't like UB40 at all. Do you remember? I was trying to name the song and I couldn't remember. I just remember the fucking first lyrics. September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Jurger Lawson, what's going on, my friend? Usually with venues like this, it's a licensing agreement. You pay ASCAP, BMI. But also, like, it's the fucking government. What are you going to do sue the government? Love me some Earth, Wind, and Fire. They got several bangers. I think they've done a good job on this. Prince was their weakest song. I would tell them to remove it from the set list. I'm well aware that people sue the government. But no, the military band performs these songs all the time. They totally have the rights to do it. I want to hear Coming to America. I love Coming to America. I listened to it earlier on my playlist. Listen, Craigs, I feel like, do I need to... This is not me endorsing the government. I'm very much against the fascists. But I can enjoy some fireworks and live music.
American guys will always stand up.
It's the boot in their ass song.
We'll always recognize when we see Old Glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep at peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land.
You know, the military band has always done this and played songs like this.
Falling under attack, but mighty sucker punch came.
If you were at the 4th of July event, you know, 30 years ago, they would have been playing like Louie Louie and shit.
Black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. All brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Well, justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will bite when you rattle his cage. You'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name.
They should do America Fuck Yeah.
And the statue
That'd pop me.
started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and there's gonna be hell to you when Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to your courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Criggs doesn't want to cut loose and have a good time.
Oh,
I'm incredibly high. I've had like 10, 11 milliliters or whatever of THC syrup. I've done dabs. I smoked that bowl with Curious, or I've got my vape. I'm insanely high right now. Here I am, baby.
Too long.
A little Stevie for your evening.
Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Now the time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby. Here I am.
I think she's in the living room watching this.
I'm yours. Hey, yeah. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
The TV fucked up and I can't turn on the sound for her anymore. So when she comes in here, like, she can't hear anything. I've only got headphones. Because she's got my speaker in there.
Was things that I really didn't mean, yeah.
She likes fireworks and live music too.
Seen a lot of things in this old world. When I touch them, they did nothing, girl. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
They didn't bring Stevie out, did they?
Well, ooh, baby, set my soul
Oh, okay.
on fire. That's when I know you're my heart's one and only desire. Here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
He's doing a great job.
Come on, sing it with us. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Well, say a lot of poor things that I really didn't mean. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here I am, baby. Oh, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here I
And Clushy, is that how you say your name?
signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
I don't want to fuck it up, but I'm bad about fucking names up.
And delivered.
I'm sorry that it's boring you, but like, I guess I'm just really high. Because I'm in. I don't know, like I read a piece about
Know this one. This is a
they're doing Sweet Caroline instead of coming to America. They did this the other day too.
where it began.
He's sitting so far away from Melania.
I can't begin,
That's totally a loving couple.
but then I know it's growing strong.
I was reading an article the other day about how bad it affects the wildlife to shoot off fireworks. So I think I'm against fireworks now. I think we should phase them out and not have them anymore.
In the summer, who would believe you'd come along?
Touching
There's just too many negative impacts on pets, on people with PTSD. Not just veterans, there are plenty of people with PTSD. We're America, we've got a goddamn gazillion school shooting victims now.
Good times never seem so good.
No, the Neil Diamond song is objectively good.
To believe they never would. Now I
Look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two.
No, I totally agree with that, Crix. We should not be doing this while people are starving. 100%. I don't, like, please, Crix, I don't have to keep saying shit like that. I don't have to keep reaffirming that, like, I absolutely believe we have our priorities wrong as a nation. Like, and then I feel weird when we're watching this shit. Like, do I need to keep going into, like, I don't endorse this for numerous reasons, but doesn't mean that I can't enjoy I love spectacle. It's okay to enjoy spectacle. And we're all rational adults here. We shouldn't have to keep pointing it out. Hey, Crix wanted me to say hey to you. She said hello. You want this one? It's very good.
America, how are we feeling? So happy to have you.
You ever? Oh, well, Crix has a rash, so maybe you don't want to say hi to him.
It's birthday. Sing it with us. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so
But it's not a party in the USA right now.
LAX with my dream in my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. Time is turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. Cause when the taxi man turns on the radio and a Jay-Z song was on. And a Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up, playing my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up, playing my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Who's that chick that's rocking kicks? Gotta be from out of town. So hard with my girls not around me. It's definitely not a Nashville party. Cause all I see is stilettos. I guess I never got the memo. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. It's when the DJ dropped my favorite tune and the Britney song is on. Britney song is on. And a Britney song is on. So I put my hands up, playing my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Put my hands up, playing my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Feel like hopping on a flight.
Now, Jaeger, this is the Marine band, and you know you can't judge them upon like professional standards, but for a Marine band, they're really good. I mean, the military band usually does events like this, though. Like a Capital Fourth is usually what we would be doing, the thing that was last night, and they had the Army band. Nine Tails, welcome in. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, Melanie. This is very good to see you pop by. I am very high right now. I believe it's still raining. Oh, was that the end?
Thank you for attending Salute to America.
Oh, okay.
The event is now concluded. Please calmly and cautiously exit the event site and have a great night. God bless America.
It just seemed to kind of peter out. We get us an animal video to enjoy. Craig's is like lame. This is a socks. Get the fuck down, socks. This is a cat that did not enjoy the fireworks. Apparently, socks. Get the fuck down. Apparently really didn't like the fireworks. I had to check on Smokey. He usually doesn't like the fireworks. We are starting vacation week tomorrow. We're doing wrestling tomorrow night. This is going to be the best shock title wins. Featuring two very recent ones. I've not watched the Sami Zayn match where he wins the world title. So we're going to watch it together tomorrow night. I'm going to send you over to Mary Molly. I rated Dave last night. I almost went straight to Dave, but I rated him last night, so I like to mix it up. Go hang out with Mary Molly. I might pop in with Dave. Who knows? We'll see how the night goes. Light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm Justin Freakin. YouTube people, Facebook people, podcast people. I'll see you in a week. Twitch people, tomorrow night, wrestling. Join me.